Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from November 24th to the 30th. Yes, I missed last week's reading for you. I'm truly sorry. Okay, I wasn't feeling well, so I had to regroup, retreat, and heal whatever I was going through. So that's why you are first this week, okay? I am open for personal readings. The month of November is completely booked. The first week of December is getting filled up. And I'm going into the second week. For those of you that do want a personal reading, there is 2 links underneath the description box below of my email. You choose one link, one email, and you send me a message. I will answer you right away. There's no more waiting list, okay? First come, first served. You need to understand that I get booked on a daily basis. Cats are I think my camera moved because my cats are playing around, okay? Mia and Cosmo. Anyway, so all you need to do is, send me an email. I will respond to you. For those of you that do not want to wait till December for a reading, there is Mark. I do recommend Mark. He's a channeler like I am. And he's also very accurate in his readings. And his link is underneath the video as well, which is his, there's his email, or you could check out his website. All right. So, Pisces, my beautiful Pisces, let's start your reading, shall we? We're going to look at your situation, what's crossing you as your challenge. We're going to look at the current energy, your immediate future. We're going to look at what is hidden from you, that you cannot see in your environment, but you should be aware of, and the potential outcome. Of course, I will clarify the cards for you, and then after that, I will give you also what the universe, what advice or what they want you to know. In case of anything, the numerology, the angel numbers, I do not have them in my videos every day, but you could check out my Rise and Shine shorts. Every day I post an angel number for the collective, okay? And you could go check those out. But today I am bringing back the crystal cards because crystals are so important in everybody's lives. A lot of people don't use the crystals, and some people do. Crystals do help a lot, okay? So I will bring in the crystals, and also, what is blocking you? What's blocking you? For those of you that are in a relationship, or those of you that are single or dating, or if you're not dating or not, whatever, or even if you're in a marriage, what is blocking you is one thing that I think that I had them in a couple of, I think last year, and I'm bringing them back again now, okay? All right. Now, if you hear commotion around, it's Mia and Cosmo, and I can't really do anything about it, okay? So let's get started. My beautiful baby sharks. Hashtag baby sharks are in the house. Or baby dolphins. Or baby mermaids. All right, Pisces. This is from November 24th to the 30th. Okay, well, let me put my glasses on. There we go. We got the 4 swords in your situation. What's crossing you as your challenge is the King of Pentacles. And in the core, you got the Emperor. In the current energy, you got the 6 of Swords. I like that. The Page of Pentacles. Even better. And the immediate future, the 3 of Pentacles. Ooh, Pisces, what's going on here? A lot of pentacle energy and a lot of fiery energy, taking charge energy, leaving. This is really, really good. And how you're feeling is the Ace of Cups. What you're not seeing around you that you should be aware of is the King of Cups. In the hopes and fears is the Magician. And in the potential outcome is the 7 of Wands. You're moving forward. And in the overall, the 7 of Swords. So number 77 is very strong in your reading. 77, okay? Some of you will resonate with that. You are going through a spiritual awakening at this time, okay, Pisces? This is what you're going through. You're going through a spiritual awakening. There's a new story here. This is you're heeding the call. Like if it's a purpose, a mission, whatever that you're doing now, that's exactly what you need to be doing. If you're leaving something behind because you have a hunch or an idea that you should be doing something else, and that's the way you're moving, and you're like not sure, that's where you're going at. Because right now Neptune is in Pisces, okay, and in retrograde, and actually it's coming out of it in a couple. What was he? I would say that at the end of this week we should be okay, because Neptune is at 28 or 29 degrees. Okay, so it's all about releasing. It's all about it's about releasing. But Neptune will be in Pisces, and it will change again. If I'm not mistaken, it will change again in February. So February 20th, Neptune will shift from Pisces and will go back to Aries, okay, in energy. But anyways, now I don't know here if there's some type of truth that will be revealed to you, Pisces, at this time. I don't know if that there's some type of truth, or something that's been veiled will be unveiled here, or you're going to come in and say the truth about something. But there's something here. Let's say if you someone has been hiding or not wanting to say something here, there could be that type of energy around you. And what Spirit is saying in the outcome here is that all the challenges that you've been going through, so you've been going through a lot of challenges here, and you are overcoming these challenges, and like whatever energies have been coming towards you, you've been building on that to move forward, right? You're moving forward, and there's actually like an energy where it's okay to stand up for yourself. It's okay to say no and to set healthy boundaries. In this situation, you got the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords here, that indicates at this time you are resting, you're maybe healing, you're making decisions, you're seeing a lot of clarity here. And what's coming in is like, okay, I'll just tell you something. A lot of you are just manifesting at this time. In the time of the Four of Swords, you are meditating, okay? You're meditating, you're manifesting, you are a master manifester here. You have all the tools to get what you want. You also, at the time where you've been resting, you've been putting a lot more value into yourself, like your self-worth and what you bring to the table, okay? There could also be that you've been studying while you've been resting, taking time out or retreating. You've been studying something here. It could be study of magic, or you've just been, there could be any, or as you've been resting and you're manifesting, there could be also an offer coming in. Now, this could be a loan, a friend. This could be you going back to school, learning a trade. But there's something here as an offer that's coming in, okay? It could be also a friendship. What's crossing you is the King of Pentacles and the Emperor in energy. This is very, very powerful, Pisces. I don't know if you understand these two cards hand in hand. If this is like a business that you're in, or you could, there's a business, or you have you're self-employed, it could be anything here. It just talks about you going to the next level, okay? You got the power here, you got the authority here, whatever this commitment is with wealth and stability, or you're self-employed here. It talks about you taking action towards something, but there's part of you that wants to take things slowly, right? And then there's another part of you, it's like, let's go, let's take that risk. This is where, I see that could be an energy here. In the current energy, you have the Six of Swords. So you are releasing something. You're releasing something from the past. It could be a person, a situation. A lot of people are going through major changes right now, okay? And better times are coming ahead. Restoration and peace is coming ahead. If let's say you had conflict in the past with situations, everything will be restored here. So you might be relocating or moving or traveling, or you're just going through a transition. And again, like I said, there's an offer in the immediate future. There could be collaboration and teamwork, okay? People coming together to help, to learn. It's really beautiful here. And now you're feeling with the Ace of Cups, there's a lot of healing you have to do here, okay? So this is about love thyself, right? Of course, loving yourself and others. There's forgiveness, there's love. Cosmo. Hey. Okay, why are you crying? Huh? Why are you crying? Are you okay? Okay. The Ace of Cups talks about forgiveness, love, but this is a frequency of love, right? Love for humanity. You're going to see the world different. Maybe you're going through a reborn here, because with the Judgment card, talks about there's a renewal, there's a purpose, there's a type of action taking place here, right? There could be a lot. There's going to be a lot of celebration around you. There could be new love formed. Even if or love in a different way for others of you. Okay, or there could be a new romance, something blissful, happiness, being at peace. Divine love is coming in. Maybe some of you are going to be connected to the divine. It's beautiful energy. Okay. What you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of. There could be someone here for some of you, for sure. I got the King of Cups and King of Pentacles, someone that's very emotionally stable here, or this could be you in energy. Okay. Values, family, is very diplomat. And like I said, this is a very positive reading up to now, so we're going to clarify it. Okay. Okay, let's clarify it. We're going to just we're just going to shuffle for you, Pisces. This is from the 24th to the 30th of November. I find that the Scorpio season went by like this. I didn't see it go through, or just I feel that this year it's faster than last year. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. We've been in a hermit mode for a while here. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let's look at the Seven of Swords in the overall. The Eight of Pentacles, the Death card, the Strength card. You have the courage and the strength to overcome this. It's important at this time to have compassion for yourself and for others, okay? And you have the courage, like I said, and the strength. There's some type of unleashing. You've been putting a lot of work and energy into something here, or long hours, or detail, or mastery. Whatever it is, you're going through a death and rebirth. I feel a lot of you are keeping quiet about it too, okay, Pisces, what you're going through. But something will be revealed to you. But I feel that this is very positive, okay? So there is a death and rebirth, and you're going through, this is what you're going through at this time. And underneath, you have the Ace of Cups, which you got it twice here, talks about abundance that's coming in, all right? You're going to feel overwhelmed with emotions, but it's going to be very peaceful, not like something like, that you're going to freak out about. You got the Three of Wands with the Four of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Hermit. Yeah, a lot of you had to take time out, Pisces, I feel. For some of you out there, you had to take time out because some of you, you had to reflect on things. Maybe you were meditating on things. You were trying to release and heal here from abandonment, rejection, feeling left out, feeling alone. Whatever it is, could also have been financial losses for some of you, just like changes. So a lot of you had to retreat here, and while you're healing and retreating here, you're waiting for your next chapter to come in. That's what you're waiting for. You're waiting for your next chapter to come in. This is like, there's a progress in maybe in relationships or travel or for love or business here, but something you've been waiting for, okay? Yes, you see with the Three of Swords, there was heartache here. Sorrow, grief, and this is what you were going through, all right? And slowly but surely, you got out of that. You started manifesting, and now the manifestations are coming in, okay? Let's look at the King of Swords and what's crossing you. Sorry, King of Pentacles. I said King of Swords, but I meant King of Pentacles. Of Swords, Page of Cups, Eight of Wands. Yeah, something is going to take off here. Whether it's you that's going to go through something very quickly, right? Because your manifestations are coming in, or there could be a message coming in as well. The message could be from somebody, spirit, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self here. It's important to listen to the messages of your heart. Listen to what your heart has to say, okay? Something is taking off here. There's going to be momentum that's gaining here. I see a lot of busyness, okay, taking place. This is very positive. Let's look at the Emperor. Oh, I forgot to use my bell. Hold on. Pisces. Thank you. Aries. Nine of Swords. Nine of Wands. Seven of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely some type of offer coming in. Could be a person coming in, a friend. Could be a new romantic person. For others of you, this is about potential. But there's definitely something coming in, a gift, okay, after a period of healing. Okay, there's a new beginning here taking place. It's about you taking a leap of faith and going into the unknown. Okay, it's about walking into the unknown here. Okay, in this situation here, you got number 99. Okay, so check out what number 99 and 77 right now means to you. Actually, you have many more nines. Actually, you have 3 nines. You have 999. There's a lot of worry here. You've been going through a lot, maybe insomnia, not sleeping well. There's so many options for you. You're dreaming big, but at the same time, in the options that you want here, right? There's also confusion because some things in these glasses, okay, are good for you, and then other things are not really good for you, and there's a lot of worry. So your vibration might be going up and down, and you're extremely tired. You're like exhausted because of all these lessons, but you're still moving forward here, right? So the energy of it is that instead of just waiting around, right, to take action, and this is what you're going to do, you are going to take action. Let's look at this 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 7 of Cups with the Emperor. I'm just going to take one more card. Yes, the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. And the Star card. There is a miracle coming towards you. Definitely. There's a miracle here. The 4 of Pentacles tells me here that you have to release what's no longer yours, whatever that you're keeping. If it's a grudge, if you're angry, if you're holding back here, you have to surrender. You surrender to the universe. You surrender to your God, whoever your God is. You just have to surrender and let it go. There is a miracle coming in. I know it sounds cliche when I say that. I don't mean to be cliche or anything like that. This is really serious when I talk about the Star card. It's a wish that's granted, but it's really a miracle card. There's good news coming in, okay? And you're going to start feeling better. Your vitality is going to, like if you've been really exhausted and just draining, now something is going to be lifting you up here, okay? And hope, let's say you lost hope or faith is going to be restored, okay? Let's look at the current energy. Let's look at the 6 of Swords for Pisces. Queen of Pentacles. I got the King and Queen of Pentacles, the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. New ideas are coming in here. Okay, new ideas are taking place here. You're adapting. You're going back and forth. You're juggling. You're multitasking. You're trying to bring things into balance. There's going to be some sort of communication coming in, but great idea. But you're moving forward. Some of you, the communication, it's not really by others. The new ideas that you're getting could be by a book that you're reading. Okay, and there's stability here on your everyday. This is an everyday thing, something that you're practical about here. But with the 6 of Swords, you are leaving something behind and you're moving forward. And all these cards show me that you're moving forward. Okay, beautiful. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, again, the Wheel of Fortune. What can I tell you with the Emperor? Like, it's about taking the higher road here. Some of you might be a teacher. You could be a healer. It could be a speaker, anything. You could be anybody. You could be anybody here, okay? It's about taking the higher road. It's about knowing your values, what is right and what is wrong here in energy, okay? There's some type of money or gift. The Wheel of Fortune is here. You're very clear and decisive in what you want here with the King of Swords. For me, when I see the King of Swords is that he or she knows, it's an energy, knows what they want. Okay, they know what they want, and they go for it and they aim for it and they get it, and they are very successful when it comes to wealth and stability. Jupiter is coming in to help here. Okay, so Jupiter is coming in here. This is like something that's fated. It's part of your destiny. It's karma. It's luck being in the right place at the right time. There's contracts here. It's about you seizing it. Okay, and this is happening in the current energy, and I see you taking action towards it. Okay, let's look at the 3 of Pentacles. You got the Chariot, the 9 of Pentacles, the 10 of Swords. Actually, I said you had 3 9s on the ground, but you have actually 5 9s on the ground. 5 9s. Okay, so yeah, there's an ending of a cycle that has been, you had to go through a dead end here, okay? And you were in the dark for much a long time, and you're finally coming out of it. Some of you were going through a metamorphosis here, okay? When the caterpillar, right, is walking around, minding its own business, Okay, I remember when I was a kid, Pisces. Okay, because I used to walk a lot when I was a kid. I used to walk from my home to school. My parents taught me how to get there, and I would do it every single day. And in the summertime, when we had the caterpillars, I would like just talk to them, and I would, I would always make sure that nobody touched them. Anyways, when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon, it's dark. You cannot it's dark, and you have to find the light within, and that's what's happening here. Okay, and there is definitely a lot you have been working on yourself, and it's about, there's harvest that's coming in here. You're very independent. Okay, and it's about you staying in the moment. I do see here you're going to take your power back. Okay, you're taking your power back here. I see you're focused, okay, on your ambition, whatever it is, and you're moving forward. There's a lot of movement forward here for you. Okay, so it could be traveling indicated. Again, with the Three of Pentacles, there's some type of something coming in together for you. Now, let's look at the Ace of Cups and how you're feeling. This is total bliss and total happiness here. You got the Ten of Wands. Oh, no. Mia wants to come back inside. The King of Cups. The Ace of Cups again shows up, okay? So the Ace of Cups shows up twice, that there is abundance taking place for you. It's amazing, right? Love, bliss. The King of Cups shows up twice. This could be you, of course, very balanced here. And there's an ending, okay? A lot of you are, I don't know if that's what you need, a fire element to burn away old diaries that no longer serve you. Sometimes pictures that no longer serve you. I feel like you're going to be building a bonfire, and you're going to be releasing everything for some of you out there. But there's an ending of a chapter here where you don't have to bring the responsibilities. You don't have to carry the baggage anymore from others. It's very, very positive. Okay. Oh, God, I can't believe that Mia opened the door. Mia, what's going on, Mia? You opened the door? Mia opens the door. She closes the door. She's like a human being. Oh, there you go. And what you're not seeing that you should be aware of. The Three of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups. Ooh, a lot of cup energy here. The Fire Wands. There could have been like some type of maybe drama around someone that you were like in sync with, or could be a relationship with here. This could be someone of your past. It wasn't a Pisces. Your video stopped working when I was getting to the good stuff, of course. Second time around, trying to get this out to you, okay? So there could have been a relationship, someone that you're in sync with, someone that there was a connection with, where there was a lot of interference, and there could have been rejection, okay? Where there could have been drama. So what I said, I go, why? Well, there's a judgment. This is a new spiritual side of the story that's coming in. There's a renewal here, okay? There's something to take action towards. There could be an offer coming in, I feel, okay? There's an offer coming in here. The Tower is coming in. The Tower is coming in for the reason why, and what you're not seeing is because the truth is going to be told here. Something is finally coming into balance where there will be fairness, okay? There will be fairness, and the truth is going to be told, all right? And something is definitely coming in. There's a surplus coming in. Like I said, something is definitely coming into balance where it wasn't before, all right, in a situation. Let's look at the Magician. Okay. The Six of Wands, the Sun card, Three of Pentacles. What can I say? Listen, there's a lot of healing that you're taking place now. You moved on, right? And there's been a lot of exchanges from the past, especially in the month of November. There is going to be definitely some type of collaboration or teamwork. The sun is shining on this. It's a new beginning. It's about feeling better. It's about vitality. It's about good times, just warmth, freedom. Six of Wands talks about confidence, talks about victory and success, recognition and reward, and you've been manifesting this. Okay, now let's look at the Seven of Wands here in the potential outcome. The Magician, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, Temperance, Four of Wands. You're choosing, you're readjusting something, you're letting go of always feeling stuck. It's important to follow your heart, Pisces, okay? If you're in your mind about something here. Okay, you've been manifesting. Slowly but surely, you are getting there, okay, in terms of your manifestations. You're not in a hurry to manifest. You're manifesting, but you're taking your time to see the signs, okay? There's been heartbreak, yes, and sorrow and grief that you had to go through. But at the same time, give yourself time to heal. Be patient, okay? There's an energy of being patient here and healing. And if there's been opposition, it's about coming into compromise or moderation, into balance here, okay? And there's happiness in a home. There's definitely happiness in the home, stability in the home, and there is a strong foundation here, okay? So let's see what the universe has to say for Pisces. Well, King of Wands and energy with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Go inside, go within. There's a new beginning in terms of, could be a passion for yourself or a project or somebody that you just met. There's chemistry here. Someone here is taking action towards you, or this could be you. Okay, there's a bigger picture in the situation and someone's coming right at you. Or you're going to be going through something, or there's something that's happening here. All right, very, very positive. Now, let's look at the crystal that is meant for you this week. Pisces, from November 24th to the 30th. Okay. You got Angel of Loyalty, and your crystal is Dalmatian Jasper. Very beautiful. It says, are you having issues with loyalty? Are you building relationships with trustworthy and reliable people? Are you having issues with being faithful? Take a look at your own level of fidelity and dependability. Make a pledge to be loyal to yourself and others. Okay, and the Angel of Loyalty says to you, as your affirmation, you say, I attract loyal, thoughtful people and situations in my life. I am loyal to my friends and to myself. I devote time and energy to building and maintaining meaningful relationships with myself and others. I trust myself fully. And so it is. Now we're going to see what's blocking you. If those of you that have been single or in a relationship, or if not, even if you're not in marriage, whatever it is, with anybody, okay? It doesn't have to be just in relationships. Okay. So the first one is that some of you are not talking. This is a past trauma for some of you. And it's pent-up anger. Pent-up anger. You have unresolved feelings from your past that make you resentful towards others. There's a past trauma here. You need to listen. You need to take time for yourself and heal your past trauma before moving on. Not talking. You aren't communicating your needs clearly. You need to discuss how you feel. What's blocking is some of you saying that that's not my type. Be open to different types of people, because you may be surprised who you find. And not compatible. You don't really believe there's a match for you. Have an open mind. So Pisces, I hope that you enjoyed your reading. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon.